is awesome.
That is great.
He's apparently trying to stay in this game. Stay
Well,
away from those umpires.
Yeah, we'll remind you, he was ejected in the first inning the other day in Minnesota, arguing balls and strikes. So, same pitch, according to Cabrera, was not called on Marwin Gonzalez.
And he is out. Baez tagged him, popped it right in the chest as Puig tried to avoid it. What a throw from Schwarber. Shocked him.
Alexei Ramirez, shortstop, scared Adrian.
Play. Strike two.
Puig batting .370 as a member of the Cleveland Indians. Riding an 8-game.
The old bubble gum on the top of the hat routine going on. Unbeknownst to Dietrich.
Oh, I just noticed.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Cincinnati Reds. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express.
Is that okay? Yeah. Hey, that's a perfect way to do it. Man, oh man. And then those with the big guns, i.e. Dietrich, Lorenzen. How about that? You got guns like that, you should show them off.
And you saw Chris Bryant, he gone.
I don't blame him.
Losing a bat in the last half inning, but who was the lucky finder? It hit the net. Jock Peterson took it, and off he
chucks it back.
Hard, but right to the first baseman.
Uh-oh. Somebody got it.
Got him with the long time. He's got the stripes to pull that off.
Okay. You know, there's a fine line. There really is. There's Blake Snell. Left-handers.
He goes, look at the game. Stop with me.
Elvis Andrews, they're on the same team.
To the Rays a full accounting of the push-ups for the 6 runs in the bottom of the third.
He's going to be able to bench press 300 pounds. Yeah, he's going to be busting out of that jersey with all the muscles, man. Now, who's counting for him? I want to know who's counting. I want to make sure it's a legitimate count.
Lately, 8 for his last 14. Goes down this time. Stassi will apply the tag if Beltre decides to run. They're kind of at the stare down. And
Sanchez breaks down the castle wall, and the Sox win 2-1. What will Yolmer?
So Yolmer with his base hit in the 5th inning. That's the one that kept us here because that tied the ball game before and Yolmer swimming back to his position, which is at this point on the bench.
Good for Yolmer.
Yes.
Exclamation point. My goodness.
Look at all the Craig Kimbrell impersonations. That was awesome.
The pinch hitter here is Cole Tucker.
Behind home plate. So great.
That's awesome.
And in the gap to left center field. You gotta go. He's on his horse. Here's Altuve.
I love
the belt buckle's coming undone.
That's why it's a game.
Hey, then there's a hesitation. Where's the baseball? And now I just let it fly. And there's a pitch that he thought he should have hit, and it was elevated in the zone. I was actually impressed he fouled it off.
High pop, and this one's headed toward the catwalk. I think
it's up there.
It hit it. Did it
No.
hit it? Never came down, did it? It's up there. I think
That's
it stayed
stuck.
up there.
It stayed up there. Didn't we talk about
Yeah,
that tonight?
we sure did.
Add the name to the list.
8-2 in Houston. That's foul. When he moved in the bullpen. Spence in the first. Oh my goodness. Cut's coming up. Spence.
This has become.
It's what a thrilling ending to this ball game, and you know every one of them. Polka, Castillo, Davidson, finally
Left field and go home, get out of here, see you later. All it takes is one, and there it is.
Great. Those walk-offs are really fun. Well, you just love to see it when it's for the good guys.
This one's popped up shallow right field. Could be trouble. Springer racing over. That is a fair ball and it gets by him. Trout's going to keep on running. Oh, he stumbles around.
With the stumbles there, going to get in there easily for a triple with that speed. But
Little tapper, fair ball. And we'll head off to the 8th. 1-1.
a little bit for you as well.
Place was packed. As well, he just tried to throw the ball back to his pitcher, and he hit Anthony in the head. You chew, right? Watch this. Doink. Where'd that ball end up?
And Contreras hits it on the ground to Arenado, who applies the tag, or the hug, if you will.
Tackle.
So Arenado applies the tag and then tried to brace himself and gets.
It was embarrassing to say the least, and especially when Peter Gammons is shoulder to shoulder with you, as Segura is slow to leave.
Obstruction here in some way. Perez goes for the block, and then they end in an embrace.
And Carlos Gomez is hit by that pitch.
Well, who's the second base umpire? Jim Joyce. Oh, you missed it. He was just about ready to fire the glove at him. Watch, here comes.
That was not hit hard. High chop off the plate. Dominguez takes a look at Beltre. He's got him in a rundown. And he throws to Altuve. And Altuve will flip to the shortstop Elmore. Number 1 with Rios on at first. This Little League moment will continue right after this.
Cardinals a loose bunch here in game 4.
Who taught you how to slide like that?
Yeah. Where did you learn that? And he said, okay, I've had enough of that. Go out into your position and play. And he's like still ribbing him. And Melky says, all right, I've had enough of you. Now get back to shortstop.
On the other days.
I think Carlos is pretty concerned that Walker and that right foot may just edge its way. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And ground ball behind the bag at third, but it's foul. Beltre throw it to Gary Pettis.
Bartolo's got to get a new lid. I mean, the lid doesn't fit for a foul ball, but Bartolo does.
Well, he's already hit one fair ball today. Grounded out to third base. He's very amused by the whole thing.
The whole bench is waiting for Scott Van Slyke. Well, Adrian certainly set it on fire. It took a while before Scotty reacted. Ah, now he found it. So needless to say, the Dodgers are playing.
We will keep you up to date. You challenge John Baker, and this is what you get.
Standoff between Scott Van Slyke of the Dodgers and Joe Kelly of the Cardinals, both remaining in their positions from the national anthem, having a major standoff to see.
Greg Gibson. Yachty just loves it, and my favorite part of it is Jose just looked over at the Cardinals bench, laughed about it. There's the cheese cracker sitting right on home plate.
You go back and you talked about it earlier. This was what it was like.
He's going to Mike Aviles. Oh my goodness, that is outstanding.
Yes, he did.
Kip, the man of 1,000 stances. Who did they used to call the 0-2?
Perfectly. Manning took one back.
And clawing a few more.
And Ozzie had a good time afterwards. Ozzie was all over him.
On top of the hat. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book. That and the old hot foot. You know what the key though is? You got to try to put water in there. So when he tilts.
Portugal took Pedro and taped him to the pole. Now somebody on our crew just asked a very good question.
Made the play. He's staying with it. Double pump.
Oh, I love it. That's fun.
It's like a Globetrotters routine or something.